Hi and welcome to Fresh. We're here at the pizza station, and this whole station we designed all around this wood burning oven. And the difference is with our pizza is there's no gas involved, it's only wood burning. And every day we start the fire and we want to get this cavity in here up to about 700, 800 degrees. And the hearth is really hot. So we're at the mercy of this oven. A lot of times we have to restoke the fire, or sometimes it's a little bit too hot. We got to move the pizza around a lot. So it's an art. But people come here because our pizza is so incredible. Part of the reason is the dough, and that's the number one thing that you need when you do pizza, is you've got to have a really good dough. I like the dough to be nice and thin, and so we're going to show you how to roll that out and get a nice thin piece. We use a little bit of semolina, which is a fine cornmeal, and a little bit of flour mixture. And then Chad's really good at throwing the pizza too, so we can have him throw it for us. We got a master pizza maker here. We're going to have him throw the dough, and that gives the texture a little bit better texture, and we get it nice and thin. So the first thing we do is we're going to brush the pizza crust with the oil after it's been tossed and laid out, and let it rest a little bit. And then we're going to top the pizza, and this we call the white artichoke pizza because we don't use a red sauce. And this is like an old-fashioned bechamel sauce. So the next thing we want to do is we want to put on the chicken, and this is just a chopped white chicken breast. Spread it around so every bite has a little bit in there. And then we have our delicious sliced prosciutto. And this is sliced nice and thin, and then we just break it up and put it on there. And then that gets a little crispy in the wood-fired oven. Then we put our nice topping. Now this is the mixture, and you can buy this in the deli, and we have people that love this mixture. It's our artichoke hearts and basil with olive oil and Asiago and Gruyere cheese, a little bit of red pepper, of course a lot of garlic. So that's our topping for the artichoke prosciutto pizza. And then our cheese goes on top, so it sort of protects all those ingredients, and the cheese gets nice and bubbly. Our cheese blend is a mozzarella and a provolone. And then the Asiago is the third cheese that we use. And we're going to put it into the hot wood-burning oven right now. And now we're going to let it sit there and get a nice crust before we go to turn it. The wood fire is burning nice and hot. It smells really sweet and smoky, and the crust is rising, and we are got a pizza in the works. I like it when the fire sort of kisses the edge of the crust, but not too much burn on it, just a little bit of that caramelization, which gives it a lot of flavor. But you know, it is an art. And then you see that it starts to bubble a little bit. Now those bubbles are probably going to get a little dark, but a lot of people really like that flavor in the pizza. So at dinner time, we usually run a couple of other specials, and we'll run a braised lamb shank out of the wood-fired oven. We'll run pork tenderloin. We run some great sandwiches. Next time we'll show you a muffaletta sandwich, which is a wonderful New Orleans sandwich. If you've never been there, you go into this little shop in New Orleans. It's got an olive relish salad and lots of sliced meats on a beautiful ciabatta roll, and we brush it with herbs and olive oil, and we fire it in the wood-fired oven. So we'll show you that next time. But when you come to dinner, we'll always have a wood-fired section where we might have a flatbread of the day, a meat or a chicken of the day. We do our fabulous Peruvian half chicken in there. It's got cumin and paprika and garlic and lemon, and we serve it so you can dip it in a lemon aioli. It's really great. Coming out of this oven, it really lends a good flavor. But right now we see the pizza needs to be moved again. And you can see those edges are starting to get kissed with a little bit of brown. We're looking like this is just about ready. You know, you want to use our pizza dough too. You can buy our pizza dough in the market and all the ingredients. So we're going to cut that up and get it ready so we can eat it, of course. And then we sprinkle it with a little bit of parsley just to give it a nice color. And then we want to brush the edges of it with the little bit of olive oil, and that just keeps the edges from being too dry. So that looks lovely. And The next time you want great pizza, remember to keep it fresh.